If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you read the newspaper, you're misinformed.
It is better to keep your mouth closed and let people think you are a fool than to open it and remove all doubt. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything.
Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. The only way to keep your health is to eat what you don't want, drink what you don't like, and do what you'd rather not. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. Do the right thing. It will gratify some people and astonish the rest. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. A man who carries a cat by the tail learns something he can learn in no other way. I am an old man and have known a great many troubles, but most of them never happened. The lack of money is the root of all evil. It ain't those parts of the Bible that I can't understand that bother me. It is the parts that I do understand. The reports of my death have been greatly exaggerated. Buy land, they're not making it anymore. Truth is stranger than fiction, but it is because fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities. Truth isn't. Don't let schooling interfere with your education. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. I can live for 2 months on a good compliment. The human race has one really effective weapon, and that is laughter. Everything human is pathetic. The secret source of humor itself is not joy but sorrow. There is no humor in heaven. Let us endeavor so to live so that when we come to die, even the undertaker will be sorry. There are basically 2 types of people: people who accomplish things and people who claim to have accomplished things. The first group is less crowded. Action speaks louder than words, but not nearly as often. Humor is mankind's greatest blessing. Life would be infinitely happier if we could only be born at the age of 80 and gradually approach 18. Golf is a good walk spoiled. There are people who can do all fine and heroic things, but one, keep from telling their happiness to the unhappy. A person who won't read has no advantage over one who can't read. Facts are stubborn, but statistics are more pliable. Don't part with your illusions. When they are gone, you may still exist, but you have ceased to live. We have the best government that money can buy. I didn't attend the funeral, but I sent a nice letter saying I approved of it. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. If it's your job to eat a frog, it's best to do it first thing in the morning. And if it's your job to eat 2 frogs, it's best to eat the biggest one first. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Suppose you were an idiot, and suppose you were a member of Congress, but I repeat myself. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, and then success is sure. Get your facts first, then you can distort them as you please. Never put off till tomorrow what you can do the day after tomorrow. Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. You can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. Go to heaven for the climate, hell for the company. Patriotism is supporting your country all the time, and your government when it deserves it. In the first place, God made idiots. That was for practice. Then he made school boards. Do the